What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to look at a game I played yesterday um, off of stream. It's a Season 5. It is quick match for now. We don't have the ranked mode yet. So this match is on Golden Heights. The reason I want to show you guys this game is because it's a new map being added to the map pool, so we can talk about um, my strategy here with Ottomans. And I think Ottomans will be pretty strong on this map. And Rus is very strong as well. My opponent is Rus. So I think both civs will be pretty strong on this map, but it's a pretty unique build that I'll be going for here. Now, before I get into the build, I will say that in lower leagues, if you go for this water, you will probably be like the only one going for it a lot of the time. And even in higher leagues, that's going to happen sometimes. I think some strategies will develop where you can maybe ignore the water on this map, considering there's only 3 deep sea fish. But you also have to realize this is 3,000 food, and it gathers really quickly, even though the boats have to travel pretty far. And there's also a ton of shoreline fish here. And this deep water fish replenishes over time, so it's going to be really nice to secure the lake for yourself. So the point of what I'm saying now, though, is that like in lower leagues, a lot of the times you might be able to get away without building a barracks in the Dark Age and just building a dock. But honestly, it's really hard to scout, right, what your opponent's gonna do. So like one thing you could do, I guess, is like just run your scout to the water immediately and see if your opponent's coming to the water. But even still, like they might do a delayed attempt to build a dock, so I think having spears is okay. So as Ottomans, you have a bunch of wood at the start, and you have enough wood to build a barracks and a dock anyways as well. So yeah, I think the best build with Ottomans is going to be start with 2 on food here, and that's so you can build the spearmen. Queue your new villagers to food as well. 3 onto the wood line here, onto the, not the wood line, but the straggler tree. And 1 villager starts walking towards the water. Now, it would be nice to scout the water and see where I should put my dock in relation to the shorefish. But in this game, I am playing against Rus. I'm playing with 1 scout, so I want to go and kill bounty as soon as possible with my scout. And yeah, I end up taking out a wolf on the way with this villager. So I'm going to drop my barracks kind of proxy here. And I'm not sure about this, that this may change in the future, so you'll see plenty of games on this map for me this season, because it is a ranked map, as I said before. So we'll see how my strategy adjusts over the course of the season. But I decided to drop my barracks here, somewhat closer to the lake than at my base. Also, I don't have enough resources to produce spearmen right at the beginning anyways, so you can delay your barracks a tiny bit. And I'm going to speed this up a tiny bit. So I realized pretty quickly that he hasn't gone for the water, and I end up just only building 2 spears out of this. So especially if they, if they didn't go for water right away, then you don't need to build a lot of spears. Now there's always a chance that your opponent builds a barracks as well, and you guys end up fighting over the docks and the water in Dark Age, which could make for a fun time. Ottomans will be really strong in that situation, and you'll eventually be able to pop out a meter and use the melee defense bonus. So, yeah, Ottomans will be strong in that situation for sure. And that was the situation I was anticipating. But instead, the Rus player did not build a dock at all in the Dark Age. And so from here, I'm kind of just getting free control of the water. Now, building the barracks and the dock do put me behind him somewhat, and I was a little bit worried about units coming out right away, so I dropped a tower on my goal. And just to be safe, and I had the wood for that as well, like plenty of extra wood. And yeah, from here I just have the water for free, which is kind of like another town center. I decide to drop another dock. Kills the villager out here, not the end of the world. And he's gonna take out these 2 spears. Once again, not the end of the world. I've made an archer ship just to kind of deter like small amounts of horsemen from burning down my docks. And from here, I'm just trying to make sure I have enough units before I take a fight. And this is going to be paying off for me, the water here. So I guess my fishing ships on this UI are counting as military? I should have more workers than him, because he's on 1 town center. So I should have 7... 30. I have 30 villagers plus 7 fishing boats, so my economy count should read 37 right now. Now at this point, the proxy barracks, this was the downfall of the proxy barracks, it does get burned down. But I'm starting to have enough units to take the fight here. This military count is misleading. I'm not 7 military ahead. I think, like I said, I think it's counting my fishing boats here. And I'm just trying to make sure I have enough. Like, at this point, since I got the water for free, all I really have to do is make sure I have enough units to take the fight. And I figured he would get a 2nd town center. And I did scout him going, like, he only had, like, 2 villagers on stone when I scouted that. But I wasn't too worried about the 2nd town center. I was just going to make a big push behind my water eco. Then try to defend my docks. Maybe go castle after killing some villagers was my game plan. But he decides to be aggressive towards my docks with his land units. And that was the perfect opportunity for me, as you'll see here in just a second. So imagine that I'm ahead in... I should be ahead by about 9 villagers, eco units, not 9 military. So at this point, I noticed that he's attacking the stock. I felt like I had enough forces pretty much to deal with this here in a second. So I wasn't quite ready, but I was getting close. And I also realized that all of his units are out here. He's trying to destroy this dock while I have 2 docks, so I'll still be able to drop off the fish. So I can let this dock, the first dock, die if I need to. And also, I realized all his military is out here for the most part. So I can probably get in some nice value with the little raid. So I go ahead and I go for the raid. And I start moving this force out to deal with this. And his archers get clumped up here. I don't know, like, I think he was trying to focus on the boar out here as well. He was trying to do a lot of things at the same time. He was building this town center. And my Sipahi show up at the perfect time in the base. His archers are distracted right here. They're not in position at all. I'm able to completely wipe these archers. And destroy all these units. I have an archer ship, I have a springled ship, my units are showing up. And I killed several villagers with the Sipahi in his base. And at that point, I think he just forfeits, because his military count is down to 2, I have control of the water, and I got off a successful raid. It was a good time to forfeit, I would say. So that game went pretty smooth. I don't expect all my games on Golden Heights to go so smooth. So maybe I'll do, well, I'll definitely upload, some of my games on Golden Heights, and you guys can see what it looks like when, my opponent chooses to go for Spearman as well. And yeah, we'll see how the meta develops on Golden Heights as the season goes on. For now, I think this is a good way to approach it as Ottomans. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. And in case you were wondering how to play this map or if Ottomans is any good on this map. So yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.